Hola! Welcome back to another BNT Wrestling Extravaganza. What's up, everybody? How we doing tonight? How are we doing tonight? All right. So we're going to try this again because, we saw decent results over the weekend. I don't know if you guys know about it or not, but we did all right. So put the name of the wrestler that you have in the chat. We will send that request up to the card gods. And if your cardma is high, they will take care of you. I think Jeff can attest to that. All right, here we go. Bailey, Gigi, and Michelle McCool. Got it. Need a little DDP. It's me. It's DDP. Big Dave. I got there. Look at that. Already. Expeditiously. Look at that. Jeff already got his 1-on-1 Hogan. His 1-on-1 Hogan auto. Still hot out the case. And you already got it. Need those Kabuki Warriors. Alright. Got you there. Oh my. There we go. Stuck. Alright. Let's get started. Really? So no more rainbow, huh? We're looking. Yeah, man. There's some Terry Bollea collectors out there that definitely want a little bit of your time, sir. Okay. I'm sure you'll be able to get that. What's the Hogan card you're being offered? Well, never mind. I'll let you handle your business. We can discuss that at another time. Tatanka, 31 out of 125. Foreign objects of the Undertaker. We got Rhea Ripley, King of Mystery. PJ Brooks. There's Sheamus. Nice auto out the gate. Charles Dempsey out of House Regal on the autograph. We got Scott Hall, Kofi Kingston. And this is Andrade, AEW legend. Andrade. El Idolo. Wow, the corner's got a little bit of a bend to it. Ludwig Kaiser, 218 out of 399. The biggest baby face in all of AAA. 12 out of 50 on the Gunther. Nice little scratch and sniff there. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I had a feeling you're gonna get some nice suitors for that one. So not shocked. iMac and iMac and impeccable plus loot. Yeah, man, it's not a bad little haul there, bud. Might consider some considerating. Ah, okay. Different trade. Got you. I'm about to say they throwing iMac plus impeccable and Lucchini. It's not bad. All right, let's keep it going. I'm sure your inbox must be going crazy without offers though. Triple H. We got Drew McIntyre Elimination Chamber, followed by Tony D'Angelo. He's back. Welcome back, Tony D. That's cool. Carlito. Bailey on the foreign objects. Rey Mysterio. Stone Cold Steve Austin on the Rage, followed by King Booker. 374 out of 399 on Houston's own. Now embedded in an NXT feud, no less. Obafemi, Diesel, Daddy Uso on the auto. Nice autograph of Rikishi. There's the man, Becky Lynch. Mr. Perfect. This one is this non-number? No, there it is. 60 out of 75 on the Kurt Hennig insert. Shawn Michaels. Did you guys watch Raw tonight? I'm finishing up the episode now. What did you guys think? I'm getting a little nervous about a couple things. Well, really one thing in particular. Unless something happened at the end of the show that I don't know about, which I don't think did. Getting real nervous. Real nervous about something. Got the Rage, Braun Strowman. 9 out of 75. There's a Zarya rookie card. Michael Cole, 238 out of 399. Austin Theory on the Star Portal. Mr. Perfect on the insert. Shinsuke Nakamura. Big Dave. There's Sandman. There's a legend auto. Stacy Keibler, 16 out of 199 on the auto. Uncle Howdy. Forever Factions of the NWO. Main event Jey Uso. What has me worried? Obafemi. That's what has me. That's what has me worried. Oba knocking or running through Brock 2 weeks in a row. Lets me believe that at some point in time, and likely that'll be WrestleMania, Jade Cargill, 246 out of 399. I'm glad she got her faction now so she can hold on to her belt. 121 out of 199. Little Road Dog, Jesse James. Nice little scratch and sniff there. Seth Rollins. Kairi Sane. Foreign Objects of Braun Strowman. Alexa Bliss. Apollo Crews. Kevin Owens. Followed by Cody Rhodes. 197 out of 399. Brock is not going to let Oba win. I hope not, Kendrick. I just need Brock to get the upper hand at some point. Like, they're not going to have Brock Lesnar go out this way to where he had no shot whatsoever, never got any offense on Obafemi. Wesley on the auto. See, TKO, me and you, we're on the same page, friend. I thought it would have been better for Jada Parker, but they brought her back to feud with Blake Monroe down at NXT. I thought she'd have been perfect to be alongside Jade Cargill, part of that faction. That's what they should have did, in my opinion. Kalani, I mean, If they wanted to, sure. I'd have been okay with maybe like Callie Armstrong or something from Evolve. So she can take pinfalls and Jada can kind of develop as like the person that will eventually take Cargill's spot type thing, or eventually break out on her own. But yeah, I definitely do think she needed a faction. Had a feeling it was going to be B-Fab and Michin just by how they were setting up. But it's kind of goofy. Neither one is very impressive. I've never been impressed with Michin, like at all, ever. And B-Fab had a brief couple weeks where it looked like they might want to do something better. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, we'll see how it turns out. I think they could have gave her a better faction, but I'm glad that they gave her a faction because she definitely needs one to be the hill champion that they need her to be. Brock has a month to get at least the upper hand on Oba and something. Oba got to take an F5 or 2. Speaking of B-Fab, Oba got to take an F5 or 2 prior to Mania for me to be back on board. He can't run through Brock Lesnar every week. Dustin Rhodes, 371 out of 399. Like, even if Oba gets, like, jumped by Brock or something like that, and that's how it happens. Like, he never gets a straight up dub over him, that's fine. But he can't, they're not going to allow Brock to just go in there a month out, month and a half out, taking nothing but L's to Oba, plus another L when they get there. 15 out of 25. Evolve legend Dante Chin on the next level auto. Zelina Vega, Daddy Uso, Jordan Grace, get well soon. So Sokoa, Mr. Dragon Lee. This is 107 out of 125. She's good. Or he's good. Braun Breaker is also good. 46 out of 75 on a triple patch. Nice little scratch and sniff there for Braun. Come on, TV or on a break? Sandman, Tiffany Stratton, another NWO, Forever Faction, it's Triple H. Randy Orton, Razor Ramon. I need Randy to win that Mania, by the way. I think he should take the belt off Cody and get that. Another notch on the belt there. Kurt Angle. There's an auto. Daddy Orton, 25 out of 25. Cowboy Bob Orton on the auto. Is he the person on the phone? Is The Rock the person on the phone? Who's on the phone? 71 out of 175. Bret the Hitman Hart. Alexa Bliss. Yeah, I think so. I think he's definitely going to lose the belt. They got to keep him as fresh as possible as, like, this guy, as the main guy. So, yeah, he's going to lose the belt and then find a way to get back to it later on. It's okay to let Randy get the belt. Next box. Dustin couldn't get involved in some kind of way. That would be fire, but he's on a contract now in AEW/ROH. So that's not gonna happen. I don't think Dustin's coming back to the Fed. He's still really good. That's the bad part about it. Like, he still gets it done in the ring. Still very, very effective as an in-ring performer. And clearly we know his character work is A1. Foreign objects, 11 out of 99. Michael Hickenbottom. Followed by Ludwig Kaiser, 87 out of 299. Nice scratch and sniff of Mr. Kaiser. The fact that that man is, that's what, his third language, and he's smoking the way he is as like the man down in Mexico is pretty impressive. Tori Wilson. Ringleaders, Undertaker. Honky Tonk Man. John Cena. Psycho Sid. Kurt Angle. 95 out of 399. Let's sit there. Mr. Angle. Ultimate Warrior. CM Punk. And the auto of Bushwhacker Luke. All right. Bushwhacker Luke on the autograph. Oh, this case is making me angry here early. I don't think it's just you. There's times. It all depends on what you want. Like, SmackDown is definitely proven to be more of the work rate show. I think they've gone back to that, to where you see the better matches. You see more of the work rate stuff on SmackDown than you do on Raw. And Raw's supposed to be about more of the drama, more of the storylines. So I don't think it's an insane statement to make that it might be better. It all depends on what you're tuning in for. Also, without the Brawnies, that doesn't help. You know, I think they really need to start doing something with LA Knight outside of being just like cannon fodder off to the side. We'll see after Mania when Oba's on a. I mean, I guess he still hasn't technically signed a contract to be on either show. So we don't know where they're going to put him. I would assume Raw. And maybe start his title run. Devon Dudley, 105 out of 175. Jake the Snake Roberts. Charlie Dempsey, double dipping, 65 out of 399. Seth Rollins. Dazzling debuts of Braun Strowman. Naomi. They should release LA Knight. I mean, Sounds good in theory, because I mean they're not using it for anything. There we go. There's one. Little Tatum Paxley. Nice little autograph there. I believe that is your NXT Women's North American Champion. I mean, it would be nice to like have LA Knight being utilized somewhere else, but I just don't think he fits in any other company. Like sitting in the TNA is pretty much just an extension of WWE at this point, so that wouldn't make a ton of sense. AEW definitely is not the fit for him, and I don't necessarily think Japan is a fit for him either. So he doesn't have a ton of options in terms of places he can go. Not at what 40? How old is bro? 43. Like this is it. He's going to make it work here. Which sucks because they're not utilizing him, but there's nowhere else for him to go, really, I don't think. He can run a circuit at Comic Con and sign. Yeah, I think he wants to do the professional wrestling thing, you know. Yeah, he is crazy over it. So I think honestly, what probably keeps him around is, even though he's not getting that run on the main show and on TV and everything, he's in all their ads. Like, he's in a lot of their ads. So he's still making good money doing it. So, I mean, that's not something he's going to walk away from. I'm pretty sure those Slim Jim checks are pretty good. Yeah, he's super over. Nobody cares. I wouldn't be surprised at that. Which is crazy because he's the one that basically told him use this character instead of the one he started off with. But whatever their issue is, sucks to be on that side of the target there. Behind the 8 ball like that. Ooh, my God. 347 out of 399. That's Samoan Bulldozer. Randy Orton at Backlash International, RVD. The Miz, Honky Tonk Man. Thea Hell, 82 out of 199. Nice little autograph there. Vader. Nia Jax, Dragon Lee, Bianca Belair, 25 out of 175. Low scratch of stiff ringside relics. 29 out of 50 on the Randy Orton. Very nice hit there. What up, Jay? How you doing, bro? How many patch autos? A decent amount. A pretty decent amount. Probably at least a good, maybe 6 or 7. Probably more, actually. I'm on 4 already, I think. Yeah, I'm on 4 already. You got Becky tonight, though? We got you, bro. I got you, bro. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Bianca Belair, Austin Theory. Ethan Page, CM Punk. RVD, Charlotte Flair. Seth freaking Rollins, 202 out of 399. Freshly arrested. Drew McIntyre, Bronson Reed. I'm the Boogeyman. Nice auto. Oh, patch autos. 5 out of 75 Roman Reigns. There's Bex there. I will count them out tonight, but there's a decent amount. Some Oscar. Got you. Stone Cold Steve Austin, 276 out of 399. Austin on an insert. Got the Wyatts. CM Punk. Kurt Angle. Natalia. Fallon Henley, former speed champion, on auto. Kofi Kingston. Kurt Angle, 10 out of 125. 18 out of 25. Trish Stratus on the patch. you bought in the prepaying? That's a good question. Well, I mean, and they got cards attached to them usually, right? Jordan Grace, Becky Lynch, Otis. There's Asuka. Remarkable Returns, The Ultimate Warrior. Shayna Baszler, Triple H. Devon Dudley on the auto. There's Zarya. P. Rose, WWE Hall of Famer, 111 out of 399. Bianca Belair on the ringleader, 73 out of 75. There's Otis on the Rage. Little base Montez for it. Roman Reigns. Ultimate Warrior. Yokozuna. Triple H. Malik Blade of all people. Jesus. 95 out of 199 on the auto. What are we doing tonight? What are we doing tonight? Malik Blade, fam. There's the Wyatts on the Fiverr faction. Ultimate Warrior. Jimmy Anvil Neidhart. Got Brutus Creed, 290 out of 399. Little PJ Brooks action. 33 out of 99 on the scratch and sniff. Yeah, this case hasn't been that great. But we got time. Cactus Jack on the International Impact, Shawn Michaels. We got Solo Sikoa, China, There's Batista, Alexa Bliss. Cruz Del Toro, Kurt Angle. Booker T on the auto. Not mad at that. Not mad at that. We'll take a Booker T auto. A little double dip on the Booker. Undertaker, 74 out of 99. How many boxes left? We got 5. 5 boxes left. That is true. That Hogan case was pretty crazy, so. They can't all be like that Hogan case. Five boxes left. There might be miracles in here. It's only one way to find out, though. Let's keep going. Let's keep plugging along. Keep forging ahead. I think we only got one cover athlete so far. Oh, yes. That's dope. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, it should be coming up pretty soon. What else is coming up pretty soon is by request, behind the Michael Hickenbottom, but 195 out of 399. But by request, ringside relics, 120 out of 199. Look at that. Look at that. Just got to keep the faith. There's Zarya. Just got to keep the faith. We're going to make it happen. Star Portal, Liv Morgan, followed by Big Papa Pump or the Big Bad Booty Daddy. Whichever one you want to go with. Scott Steiner. There's Kane, The Rock. Not a Hogan 101 though. Yeah, that's only going to happen at one time. It's like that magic trick you can only see once. Kurt Angle, Rhea Ripley, Mr. Rob Van Dam. This is 7 out of 75. Jordan Grace, Mr. Perfect. Tonga Loa on the auto. Wish Asuka got more action. I think she just wrestled tonight, I think. Thank you.
That base too. I like that base too.
Oh.
Yeah, never mind. You're straight.
I'll pull another Hogan 101 and something else. So a non-auto 101. Like the NWO 101. A Hollywood Hogan 101. Main event Jey Uso is down number 399. 301 out of 399. There's Lita. Been waiting on this. 82 out of 125. Damn! Farouk. There's Bautista on the Rage. Trish Stratus on the Ringleader. Bret the Hitman Hart. You got Drew McIntyre, Mick Foley. Kevin Nash on the auto. International Impact of Asuka. There's Drew McIntyre. Daddy Breaker. That is true. That is very true. All right, 4 more boxes. There it is. No bread, no water, just me. Oba Femi. Darula, 48 out of 125. Bubba Ray Dudley, 35 out of 50 on the scratch and sniff. So we got Devon, we got Bubba Ray. If you got the Dudley boys, that's taken care of. Here's Rey Mysterio. Psycho Sid. Star Portal, Bianca Belair, followed by Shinsuke Nakamura. John Cena, Ultimate Warrior. Still waiting on that caser. Still waiting on that caser. There's Asuka, Xavier Woods, Jerry the King Lawler on the auto. All right. Ivar. This is 260 out of 399. Roman Reigns. Bubba Ray Dudley, 79 out of 99. There's Mankind on the foreign objects. Rhea Ripley on the ringleaders, followed by Rage Ultimate Warrior. Still waiting on that caser to fly through here. Ken Shamrock, Undertaker. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 76 out of 99. Nice patch auto of Asuka. Told you it would be fine. Just hang in there. Forever Factions. The New Day. Mick Foley, Finn Balor. Yeah, she is the MVP right now. Asuka is the MVP at the moment. Ringleaders. We got Sandman, Randy Orton, Charlie Dempsey. Got Ivar, 351 out of 399. That's my guy. 70 out of 199. Scratch and sniff. All ego. Ethan Page. Shinsuke Nakamura on a dancing debut. And Julia. Austin Theory. Rhea Ripley. Another Farouk, 3 out of 125. Damn! I think we got 2 out of the 125 available, so let's just get the remaining 123 in this break and get it over with. Damian Priest, Undertaker. I've got some bad news. No Wade Barrett action on the auto. Stone Cold Steve Austin, 317 out of 399. There's Stephanie Vaquer. Stone Cold 317 says. There's Vader, 8 out of 25. Throw your V's up. Not for Vanity Project. Jordan Grace. Forever Factions, NWO. Triple H. Here's Ultimate Warrior. Remarkable Returns, Bray Wyatt. Followed by an autograph of Tori Wilson, 2 out of 199. Yeah, 1 away from the number match. Almost did it. 2 boxes left. I think so too. I think we're looking at maybe our last box being the case hit. Which box? Left or right? Which one do you guys think has the case hit in? Not too much, you know. Box on the left, box on the right. Which has the case hit? I'll have you guys pick the box. We want to go right, we want to go left. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Box on the right. The original right. Let's see if you're right, Peter. Hey, Peter. Let's see if you're right. And your Samu, Foreign Object, Undertaker, International Impact, Damian Priest. Now Corey Jade, Scott Hall. Wow, not a 1-1, but 95 out of 99. Terry Bollea. Nice little autograph of Hulk Hogan here. Close. All right, let's see what else we got here. Run into our case hit some point in time. King of Mystery. John Cena. Cody Rhodes. Sheamus. And Triple H. Ravishing Rick Rude, RIP, 122 out of 125. Andrade 24 out of 25. Scratch a sniff with the scribble. There's John Cena, Bianca Belair, and there's our case hit. BFAB by request. Nice little BFAB there. Jordan Grace. Brutus Creed, King of Mystery on his dazzling debut. Ethan Page, Rhea Ripley. Nice dual auto here. Angel and Berto. 19 out of 99. On the scratch and sniff with the scribbles. And there's Roman Reigns. 2 out of 75. VOTC. Favorite factions of the New Day. The Rock, 87 out of 175. And Rey Mysterio on the mask. That's nice. There we go. Nice little King of Mystery there to finish out. Hey, Peter. Picked the hell of a box there, bud. Need the BNT Wrestling Trivia? Yeah, we get enough participation, bro. I'll throw some more out there. I'll definitely throw some more trivia out there. We're gonna check to see if who do you have? HBK, Seth, and Jay. You got a couple numbered J's. You got a HBK insert numbered as well. Lash Legend, 66 out of 125. Zelina Vega. 40 out of 175. Damn it, Undertaker. There's Bailey. Shawn Michaels, Austin Theory. There's Zarya, Shinsuke Nakamura. Bret the Hitman Hart on the auto. Man, these last two boxes, boy, gave us some names. Becky Lynch, Sandman, Ken Shamrock. Big Bronson Reed, 370 out of 399. Little scratch and sniff of Road Dogg Jesse James, 270 out of 299. That's the second one. 2 patches of Road Dogg. Stone Cold, British Bulldog. Remarkable Returns Diesel, Braun Strowman. Corey Graves, Alexa Bliss, Stone Cold Steve Austin, 20 out of 175. JD McDonough, Kevin Owens, Shotzi. Nice little auto there to finish us out. And that will be the last hit of the break. All right, no cap recap coming up right now. We're going to start with our hits 2, 3. Not actually, hold on. Jumping ahead. Give me 1 second. Let me make sure. Oh, that's why. Let me see if I have to do a random or not. All right. No random necessary. All right. All right, no cap recap coming up. To $3.99. Bronson Reed, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Ivar, Jay Uso, Shawn Michaels, Brutus Creed, Pete Rose, Stone Cold, Seth Rollins, Umaga, Charles Dempsey, Kurt Angle, Dusty Rhodes, Cody Rhodes, Jade Cargill, Michael Cole, Booker T, and Ludwig Kaiser. All right, here's to $2.99. Road Dogg Jesse James and Ludwig Kaiser, both on patches. To $1.99. Tori Wilson on an auto. Ethan Page on the patch. Oscar patch. Malik Blade auto. Thea Hell auto. Jesse James patch. And Stacy Keibler on the auto. Our hits to $175. Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Undertaker. The Rock. Bianca Belair. Devon Dudley and Bret the Hitman Hart. To $125. Lash Legend, Rick Rude, Farouk, Obafemi, Farouk, Kurt Angle, Dragon Lee, and Tatanka. We're going to go with our non-numbered autos. Shotzi, Bret Hart, Wade Barrett, Jerry Lawler, Kevin Nash, Tongaloa, Booker T, Devon Dudley, Fallon Henley, Boogeyman, Tatum Paxley, Bushwhacker Luke, Wesley Rikishi, and Charlie Dempsey. Number 299. Dual auto, Angel and Berto. Hogan on the auto. Bubba Ray Dudley, Oscar on the patch auto, Undertaker, CM Punk on the patch, and Shawn Michaels. 275. Roman Reigns, RVD, Bianca Belair, Roman Reigns, Triple Patch of Braun Breaker, Braun Strowman, and Mr. Perfect. To 50, Bubba Ray Dudley on the patch, Randy Orton on the patch, and Gunther on the patch. To 25, Andrade on the patch auto, Vader, Trish Stratus on the patch, Bob Orton on the patch or on auto, and Dante Chen on the auto. Our case hits a mask of the King of Mystery, Rey Mysterio, and our case hit of B Fab. All right, that's our break. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next time around, hopefully with a better case and maybe some trivia. All right, you guys have a good night. See you next time. Peace.